We are live. Kaboom. Hold on, let me see. Can we see everything?
FinStar's live, baby.
Can you say hey there, Bomb?
I can say, let me close my... I was not prepared for this.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this down in the corner. There it is. There we go. All right. Welcome. Welcome, Bomb. So are we going to do some giveaways on this thing too?
We have to.
I feel like we need to do some giveaways too.
We need to make somebody happy today.
Hey, not with that attitude. Come on. So let's see how many coins we can win. Let's be sure to do some giveaways as well. And I say we have a little bit of just a recap of the AMA. So let's start here, because I think this might be helpful. What were some of what were some of the things that you thought were really well done in the AMA? What did you really like? What were you like really excited about?
That's a good question.
And also, are we gonna see you gameplay here? Are you gonna win us some tokens there, Bomb? No!
I'm just getting set up here, you know.
Oh no.
I need to pull up your chat real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, what's up? J-Dub, Doge Dash Cash, Checkpoint. Been AWOL for a week or so, but now back. Welcome. How's it going? So we're hopping on here to talk over the recent AMA. For those of you who weren't there for the AMA, we're just going to do an AMA and chill, if you will. We're going to be doing some giveaways on stream and seeing if we can win some tokens while we chat about the AMA. So first and foremost, I want to hear from you guys just what you thought about the AMA. What were your kind of perceptions? I like that they hop on, what is it, every Friday that they do that? They do an AMA to just keep us kind of in the loop with what they're doing, and they have kind of everyone on it, which is pretty cool. Hey, Never Camping, welcome.
What's up, dude?
So we're just going to turn it over to Bomb really quick, and while we're doing this with Bomb, I also want to hear from you guys in the chat. We're going to start with the AMA, just kind of recapping what our thoughts were of the AMA. So let's start, Bomb, with you. What did you feel? I shouldn't be talking so much when I'm gameplaying. What were your most positive takeaways from the AMA? What did you think was really good news, was done really well? And then conversely, let's hear in the chat, what do people think of kind of the gameplay, or the sorry, I'm just getting pinged like left and right now.
Good. Yeah, no, you're good. Just
yeah, but what were your thoughts? So let us know in the chat what you think, and we'll talk about it. So first and foremost, Bomb, what did you like? What were you like? Oh man, that's awesome. That has me super bullish about the future of Doge Dash. Go.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, I don't know the name of the person, but I was driving in the car on the freeway when I heard this, and I literally said yes out loud. I was so happy about it. The fact that I don't know if people here played N64, but me personally, I did. And I played both. I just died. I played both Star Fox and Diddy Kong Racing.
Dude,
and
same here. Sorry, same here.
No, you're good. And they said they had like the game developer or somebody that was on that team, like helping out with games, which is sick. Like that is amazing and really cool to hear. So I was super stoked about that because I absolutely loved both those games, and I love Rare. So yeah, that was excuse me.
Quick question. Wasn't Donkey Kong 64 also a Rareware game? I believe it was.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, a lot of games were Rare or whatever. When Rare, however you say it.
I think it was Rareware, right?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them were epic. So I was very, very stoked about that. And welcome to everybody. I actually have chat on my phone now. Nadex, Checkpoint, Never Camping. What's up, everybody?
Oh, don't worry, fellas. We will Nadex, Checkpoint. We will get into some of the topics of the AMA. We want to start out just kind of like overall encompassing what were some of the positives, and then move from there and see what the changes are going to mean, and what recommendations could potentially be passed along as well. So I think first and foremost, what Bomb's saying is spot on. I think that was exciting. It was exciting for anyone that likes N64 games. That was pretty cool. I would say one of my positives is just that they're doing it and they're being informative. They let us know that this NFT integration is going to be in 2 weeks. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, now segueing kind of from...
I feel like we should still try to stay on some positives real quick,
Yeah,
I think there's got to be another one somewhere there.
No, there are positives.
There's more.
There for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the fact that they're still working through things I know a lot of people are stuck with stuff in their not their wallet, but like their winnings are stuck inside. I want to call it a wallet, but like they're stuck right now because they haven't been able to withdraw them or whatever. And I thought when Paul said, "Hey, like I have not been able to win right now," but he said, those are still, if you won those coins fair and square, they're 100% yours. So don't worry about that. And I was like, that's cool. I mean, if no matter what, that's cool. So for people that are having trouble or haven't been able to withdraw for months or weeks or whatever it is, I think you're perfectly safe there. And I thought that was cool to hear.
Okay, cool. And just to go through the comments before we move too long. So we have from Checkpoint as well as Audrey. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention, and so I didn't do the double jump. So Adriano saying, well, people with poor NFTs that aren't exactly 2x or 3x, just never going to be able to be in the top 100. So yeah, not very good on that side. Well, here's the thing. So this was kind of a bomb, if you will, So.
Okay.
So first and foremost, with the basic reveal that has a lot of people talking right now was the fact that the leaderboard system is going to replace kind of the play to win. And again, still waiting for more details there, so I don't want to jump to immediate conclusions on my side. But what it looks like, at least right now, just to summarize for people that weren't on the AMA, is that basically the play to win or play to earn is going to be replaced by a leaderboard system. And correct me, Bob, if I'm summarizing this wrong. But basically, it's going to be replaced with a 24 hours. The people that win the most amount of coins in 24 hours, the top 100 are going to get rewards, and everyone else is basically not. Is that correct? Is that accurate?
Yeah, so according to my understanding, again, we could be wrong here and everybody's still trying to figure it out. I think that's kind of the plan, as well as they're also going to host tournaments throughout the days so that people can also be playing and taking part in that. So I think that's another thing that is something else that they're adding as well, and that's going to replace what we know as today of how we're collecting coins. But yeah. Hey, welcome, Freddie, by the way, and Doge Dash Trainer.
Yeah, welcome, both of you. So, what is your immediate reaction, Bomb? I mean, I saw some of your comments in the Discord, so I think I kind of know. But what's your what are your thoughts right off the bat?
First of all, I was shocked because I was like, okay, I knew this. I felt like I knew this was coming because I kept saying there's no way that this is sustainable. They have to do something. They really do. And I kept saying, like, hey, this is great. I think they just have to do something different. They can't. This isn't sustainable This isn't sustainable long term the way it's going, because you have way too many people winning, and they're gonna lose their winnings wallet or whatever it is. way too quickly. So my initial, I mean, there's obviously shock because I'm planning, hey, I'm going to get a 2x and I'm going to play this game as my job and I'm just going to be winning consistently. And that's just isn't something that I see that I can do right now as be relaxed. So a little bit of shock there, but I know that the long-term aspect of it, I know Paul has been thinking of things and he's got things in the works because in my opinion, no one's going to hire this person from Rare, however you say it, if they don't have something coming out soon. And I think they could do something perhaps a little bit better.
I did not hold it that long, I promise.
I think they could do something better, but I'm not sure what that looks like yet. I would have some ideas, but I don't know right now. And so there's a lot of questions.
If I may, Bob. So to summarize what you're saying there.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, summarize it.
So basically, we'll see how this goes. So basically what you're saying is that you feel like it's not sustainable long term, so they had to do something. You're kind of bummed about it because you bought an NFT with it in mind, basically how it's structured now, right? Where you would basically take whatever you were earning and multiply that by 2 or 3, and that's what you're earning in the future, right? Right. Okay. So I agree with you on the front that it probably isn't sustainable, right?
Right.
And that's why I think they're turning to players wagering their coins against other players for bigger pots rather than having these massive payouts that are just not sustainable long term. Where I think maybe an alteration would be helpful would be, and I love that Paul brought up the examples of like Star Fox, right? And like Diddy Kong Racing. And as someone who played both of those games, don't quote me on this, but I might hold a Guinness Book of World Records in one of those. Also played like Super Mario and all those things. What you always want to have is you want to have a 1-player game and you want to have a 4-player game so that you're not doing one or the other, right? And what I think would be good, like you could have endless amounts of variations, right? And make it basically harder to win for everyone, and I feel like you're not really going to get any complaints. So if they basically up the difficulty level, or like every level on Elite had like 5 different variations that were difficult, I still feel like you'd get those people playing the game, and you wouldn't have to deal with like, oh, people are just winning every time, because they would still be playing, not winning as much, but you would get them to still play and adopt. And that's my biggest concern right there is I just ordered this Doge Dash onesie and I'm planning on going to the mall, the beach, or wherever to shill this thing. And one of my biggest selling points would be, hey, look at all this, like, look at the fact that you can earn money. And that was something that Paul brought up, right? That like you can you can make this your full-time job. Like you can win, like he wants people to be addicted to it and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I feel like it's going to hurt adoption if you try to get people to play the game that haven't played it yet and only the top 100 win, right? Like that's not going to help new adoption or new people get into it. So I think by just making those variations harder, that would be one way to circumvent that, or even throwing things into the single player or the adventure mode where you can earn things or win things that would then help you in the tournament mode. Because now it's like, who's going to play the single player mode unless you can play for 24 hours straight? And then that creates another issue, right? Because you're going to have people that are going to share accounts and that are going to take shifts, which is exactly what they said they don't want to have happen, right? So that could create an issue there where you have, hey, I'm going to take an 8-hour shift, then you're going to jump on, then someone else is going to jump on, and those are going to be the people that are winning, and that's exactly the opposite of what you want. So, okay, back to the positives, right? I think what Doge Dash does a very good job at is they listen, they adapt, they change. Like, look at all the things that Paul has said, hey, I don't ever want to do like a Doge Dash NFT sharing, right? He even on an AMA said, hey, I've changed my perspective about that. So I think first thing is they're trying to have like those different things happen. So let's just address the chat really quickly. So, yeah. Bomb and Finn, Doge Dash trainers asking, is this the best response to unsustainability? And I think in some ways there's a tweakage that could happen from this response. I think you
Right.
still got to have people able to play and able to win. Maybe just throw in more variations, because something that we've popped in and noticed is the more that you play, the better that you get. Even if there are more variations, you can still win. Like reacting in
True.
live time, it's a lot harder,
Right.
but you can
Right.
still win. And I think that would increase the competitive level if you had like 3 to 5 variations per level per difficulty. Like,
Mm.
awesome. Elite gamers are still going to tune in, they're still going to play. And actually, what I would think you would see is the percentages or the win ratio would flip the other way. And you'd actually make more coinage. Sorry, Bob. You'd make more
Right.
coinage than you're even making now as the game. And so it wouldn't be unsustainable long term. That's number one. Number two is I think they're doing the right thing in terms of trying to get group involvement. And I think that's something that we noticed and wanted to start the duels, because we wanted to have that group mentality, tournament play, all that stuff. The problem
Right.
with that is if you don't have one, you don't accomplish the best version of the other, right?
Mm.
So they need to have that single player incentive to get the very best version of the tournament mode. Because if you
Right.
don't get new adoption, if you don't get people that are wanting to play the game, what you're going to have is 100 really good players that own these NFTs that are
Right.
the only people making money, right? And everyone
Right.
else is like, well, I'm never going to win anything, and it's play to earn, and I'm not really going to earn anything. So that
Right.
would be my fix to that issue there. That would actually help solve for both. What are your thoughts, Bomb? Just wanted to turn that back over to you.
Yeah, so I think the good thing is I completely agree with you. My first thought actually was not okay, never mind. It was kind of how it affected me. But but my second thought was how does this affect Doge Dash? And the biggest thing I kept coming back to is how are you going to get more people adopting the game? Because if you have people playing this game, it's just like every FPS game. I played a ton of FPS games, and there's so many first-person shooter games. I realize this is not in that genre, but FPS first-person shooter games. I realize it takes a lot. There's a big learning curve, which means you have to learn the maps, you have to learn the guns, you have to learn the movement, you have to learn all these different things if you want to be good at the game. And if we're limiting it to like 100 people to win, how do you get more people involved or excited about the game if they're going against the best of the best 24/7? Like for people that know video games and are gamers, you are not going to start a game and go against elite level players in CSGO, League of Legends, whatever it is. You're going to want to kind of play with your friends, learn the maps, and go from there. So that's my biggest concern. Like you're saying, when you were supposed to go to the mall, what are you gonna like? How can you market that? Like, what is the plan for that? So again, I'm not saying that it's anything's bad with this. I think the biggest thing is that there's questions that everybody has, and that's kind of why we're doing this right now, because it's everybody's got questions and we're trying to figure out what makes the most sense and how this can be sustainable long term. And
Right.
so I think that is the big question, and why they had the as he said in the AMA, like an economist, a game economist, come in there and say, hey, this isn't going to work long term, you got to change some things up. So um, but yeah, you got G-Wiz saying 100% bomb. J-Dub, agree. I think there needs to be a mix of single player and wanting to play people for personal game versus community play. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to go for. I think it's just rocky right now on figuring it out. Because again, for me, this is the first like play to earn game that I've ever played. So I mean, this is super exciting, and they're the first people to be doing this, and it's very difficult to do, I'm sure. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, and I think a good example, kind of pulling it back to what Paul might know from like Diddy Kong Racing, right? Perfect example right there. When you're playing in single player mode or adventure mode, you can earn characters like Drumstick and TT, right? And then you get to play with those characters in the 4 player mode, with them, and they're
Right.
they're more nerfed in that race. They're faster, right, than like Diddy or Pipsy or what is his name? what is the turtle? You played this game. The turtle.
I don't know.
Is Tip Tup.
I haven't.
Tip Tup.
Sure.
No, but like same thing with Donkey Kong, right? You get
Mm-hmm.
new characters and then like Crusha K. Rool, and you get to play with him in the battle. So I think there's more variations, things that you can earn in the single player mode that would then help you in those tournaments. Like if there was something like a special coin that you could collect that would say, hey, for this 24-hour time period in this tournament, or I think 24 hours is too long. I think it needs to be shorter because...
Well, no, that's the leaderboard because the tournament's going to be shorter and they're going to do tournaments of like an hour in increments like that. So
okay,
there's two different things. Yeah.
The leaderboard, so I think the 24 hours kind of goes against what Paul was saying, right? That he was like, I don't want people to just be playing this like all the time and their fingers are like bleeding and they're like just playing it more. But like in my mind, a 24-hour leaderboard accomplishes that more than it dissuades from that, if that makes sense.
Right.
So I think leaderboards. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, I think that's like the thing for somebody. Let's say for me, for example, I get home from work and it's like, okay, there's a tournament going on. You want to join it, you can join it, and you're not going to worry about the leaderboard. You're only going to be playing in the tournaments then, because people that can't do this full time are going to be playing tournament play every single time, not like leaderboards.
No!
And then they're going to have to figure out something by skill-based matchmaking. Like, how do you put people with the best people? Because if you have people playing 24/7, odds are they're going to beat you every time. So what's the point in playing in tournaments? So there has to be some kind of idea there. But again, I just go back to Paul has a vision for this and he wants it to be sustainable and he wants it to go long term. So, I mean, the stuff that they've been able to put out, I'm super excited about it. This is just kind of a bumpy roadblock or something, I would say right now.
Yeah, and I think the feedback from the community is helpful here, and I think what we need to think of as community members, right, are what solutions can we come up with that are sustainable, right? And I think the increased variations would be helpful because it's not like, hey, you can't earn anymore. You know, you can't earn anymore, even if you have like 2 hours a day, like tough luck, like you're not going to ever play this game ever again. But I think conversely, like that kind of feedback is going to be helpful rather than saying, oh, you're taking away like what it was and, you know, you shouldn't have done that, because they are trying to make it sustainable. So I think that would be my solution, to kind of try to accomplish both there, yet also make it something that is going to lead to the long-term sustainability of Doge Dash, as well as keep your players happy. Because keep your players happy, your good players, as well as gain new adoption, right? I think those three things are super important, and that might accomplish all three things. So that would just, I mean, let us know in the chat.
Right now.
What's that?
I was going to say, I'm going to talk to chat real quick. I couldn't see your thing.
Oh, can you see it now?
Yeah, I'm just going to address chat real quick.
Okay, yeah, let's.
I don't know if your game. J-Dub and Doge Dash Trainer. Doge Dash Trainer says he can't keep up. They need more developers on the first game. J-Dub said, exactly, need a full team of devs. I saw a job advert, but I think they need a full team of devs. Doge Dash Trainer, 3 months for one bug, level 2 lag, reconnect, same issue, and server reconnects, loss of progress, and coins 1. Yeah, I mean, again, like, it's a new game. It's very new, and we've been able to play around the lags and the bugs, which is fine. They did fix the other bugs super fast, if you recall, with the robot killing you and other stuff like that. So they have been fast on a lot of other ones for sure. So I'm not that concerned about that stuff, to be honest. Not sure what this is from GWiz. Not sure what happened with the variations. We were promised so many, but only got a handful. That's a good point. I'm surprised there weren't more, to be honest. I definitely thought there were going to be a lot more variations. I think there will be in the future. I'm surprised that we got less variations. I do think they have a lot more planned, but I would agree with you there on that.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point. Like, it has kind of been too easy for some players, right? Oh, hold on, my camera's acting all funky. But it's been kind of too easy for people that have gotten to know like elite, but I think what's super important is increasing the variations would be good for solving that issue and still making it something that like you can play Doge Dash while you're watching Netflix with the family, you know? And not make it something where it's like, hey, unless I'm intensive gaming for like several hours straight, I'm not going to be able to have a chance. And I think that would at least accomplish both, and you would get the win rate down, so you'd have people that really have learned the mechanics and have done that whole thing like they had with the demo and moving into easy, right? That was a good transition because once you learned how to do it, you could adopt the play to earn and then move on from there. And they would do that if they just, hey, on elite, there are so many different variations, but if you understand the mechanics of the game, you can still win and you can still react in live time like you almost just did there.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so let's.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, so Checkpoint's saying this def won't feel as casual. Yeah, and that's basically what was just being talked about there. I think kind of spot on with that. You're able to play, but a new player wants to play a buggy game. You are the exception. BitBoy said he didn't want to review Doge Dash originally because it was too buggy. I think they've done a pretty good job, and I think you were just addressing that bomb about the bugs. I think there's one bug, the perennial level 2 bug, that is the only one that I've noticed recently that like, oh, that pops up. But I mean, we've talked the workarounds for that one as much as we can foresee them. But for someone that is learning the game, that can hit them quite a few times because it happens in the first 2 levels. Let's see. Swamp Sniper saying, I'm down for a Twitter space after trainer. Yeah, we can definitely hop on a Twitter space, and I think that'd be cool to get everyone's thoughts afterwards. G-Wiz saying, I wonder if I should take the offer on OpenSea for my gold chain. LOL. So yeah, this is one thing I was joking with Bomb actually before we hopped on stream. I said, honestly, I think what would be helpful, and this is why I wanted to just hop on and have this like quick like discussion and have this back and forth, is just remind everyone like what the community is with Doge Dash. And I think one thing that the community is not, and the team, the developers, Paul himself, one thing that they are not is they're definitely holder centric. They're not like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter, like deal with it, like this isn't going to be good for you guys, but we don't really care. And so I think rather than like, if I saw this from any other token and I was like, hey, I don't even know the faces of the people that are responsible with this, I would probably be like, okay, I'm going to list my NFTs, I'm going to sell out, I'm going to buy sell these tokens, whatever, because this has changed dramatically. The thing about Doge Dash is they're trying to evolve to a sustainable model, first and foremost. And the second thing is they are holder centric as it comes. And so I think whenever there's feedback from members of the community, especially that have been in there for the long haul, they're so receptive to hearing it, like more so than anyone that I've come across. So what I think is important, instead of just saying, policy bad, let's say, okay, hey, this is what it is. I think this could be better for these reasons, and here's a sustainable solution that actually solves both problems. I think as a community, like, I think Paul, for me, has earned my respect in that matter. And so that's definitely what I would want to say, hey, he's been respectful, transparent, open. That's what I would want to, make sure we as a community are doing that. Subject's popping on. So Subject said, oh, this is really cool. Subject said, just popping in, variations are still being worked on and planned on coming in the short term. We made adjustments instead of adding new levels every time, which pushed it back a little bit further. That is cool because, again, there we go, right? That would help out tremendously. I think that coupled with still play to earn on some level would be huge. He also said, there's a team of devs, about 5 who work on this game. Please make sure the correct information is being shared. Okay, awesome. And so we have 5 devs there. I think maybe someone up in the chat was saying that there were fewer devs. I apologize, I didn't see that, but yeah, 5 devs. Thanks for that clarification, Subject. J-Dub saying, although there are issues and things won't assist everyone, personally, I think they're very much business people and are looking for a good mix of needs of the token versus needs of the players and holders. Yeah, I think that's a good point. And while they're really holder centric, right? I think what they're trying to do, in order to be as holder centric as possible, you need to make sure the business model is sustainable. Otherwise, and I think it was mentioned in Discord from what I saw, and subject, this might have been you in Discord. Like, think about it. You're not operating in the holder's best interest if you have an unsustainable business model that makes the product and project go belly up. So they have to do it in such a way that it's sustainable long term. And I think more variations while still maintaining some semblance of that play to earn for individual single players, that's going to get you continual adoption, which the project needs, right? The project needs new people, new holders, new people playing the games. Not just this game, but the games after that come. And
What?
Well, how did you die there? How
Dude,
does that happen?
Know. I really want to get a win, okay?
All right, so we have a couple more comments. Can you address chat while I go next level here?
Yeah. Also, I saw Adriano. Wait, aren't you guys the best players? I mean, you're going to be top 1 for sure, no? I am still working, so I don't know about that. But we're always practicing, that's for sure. Daniel said, I work full-time and have a young family. I had a crown plus wings NFT I didn't want to sell, but I got offered 2.3 Ethereum sold. I love the long-term plans, and I will hold my bag long-term. There you go. But looking like I made the right call on my NFT sale. Hey, so that could be some people. For some people, that's a good choice. And for me personally, I just got one, and I'm thinking I'm just going to hold right now. Stoked about the NFTs I have. But yeah, we got Yoshi in here too. Hello. What's up, Yoshi? Good to have you here. J-Man. Subject also said, all concerns go into a queue. Some get addressed really fast, which normally we get no credit for. Yep. And some take longer to find and clarify. Everything has a process. It's not black and white now.
Yeah, to Subject's point right there, and maybe this is something that... No way I did a double jump there because I was trying to be concise with my thought. No. So dumb. But Subject, I think what I think would be cool, because, I mean, Subject's right. Like there's rarely any credit that's given when like a bug is fixed like that. So what I think would be kind of cool is, and I don't know if they have this in Discord. They might already have this, and I could just miss it.
Oh, like a list of them?
Yeah, like a list of like.
Yeah.
Sorry, those are really weird. Yeah. But...
No. Here's what I'm gonna say. When was the last time y'all died to a line of fish? That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, 100%.
That bug didn't get as much credit as it needed for when people complained all the time about it, but that bug fix was insanely good. And people say it wasn't even a bug, but it felt like a bug to me. But that didn't get enough credit for sure. So I would definitely say that's one thing that went kind of unnoticed that a lot of people were happy about, though.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that really quick, I think what would be cool is if there was like, a pop out in the Discord of like, hey, these are all the tickets or the bugs that were fixed. And then like what I would like to do is like, if there was anything like that we could just reference, it'd be super cool to shout that out and be like, hey, by the way, I noticed like this didn't happen. I know No Pardon was on before when I used to die on the fish like all the time. And then that was rectified completely, and it made such a big difference. And I was like, hey, awesome fix on that. That made such a big difference. And I think it'd be cool for any bugs that are fixed to just be able to give those shout outs as they happen, because some people might notice them, but then other people like don't even know that there was a bug there that was totally worked on. So let me get to chat right after this. I just got to make this jump here.
I'll say too while you finish that. There were so many for the people that I'm sorry, but for the people that didn't play Elite, I mean, a lot of you did not play Elite when it first came out. There were countless bugs on you couldn't even get through levels. There were so many bugs. So
True.
they went through Elite like crazy, and my brother that played DTM, he would list them, send them in, list them, send them, and they get through like the next part. They'd be fixed within the hour, and then he'd move on to the next part. And so he kept doing it, but he said, I just like I don't have time to keep wasting dashes. I can't do this. And then somebody took over. I think it was maybe Cornelius or somebody, but they have fixed so many bugs on Elite. You guys have no idea how many bugs. Like there was no way to get through Elite, and they fixed them pretty consistently. So I don't know if the same was true for Easy because I rarely played Easy. I mostly stuck with Medium, and then I went to Elite. But yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry, you're probably done.
No, super cool. And we've just got some more chat going on. And again, Subject, just thanks again for being in here. It looks like J-Dub's given Subject some props for being in here and just listening and being there. And how cool is that? That, you know, they're actually in the chat and engaging. That's what we were talking about, right? What other community does this? And that's, I think, where we as the community members need to step up and impart that same amount of faith and trust and just respect that I feel like we're getting from the team, and the, you know, that I haven't seen in any other crypto project, that same level of transparency and respect. So props for that. Jake saying the fish was fixed. I love you guys. G-Wiz saying it'd be nice for a change log for the bugs fixed. Yep, yep. We were talking about that, and G-Wiz spot on. I've signed up for the Doge Dash newsletter on the website, but haven't received anything. Maybe you can broadcast updates there. For now, players are left in the dark and never know what is updated. To what we were talking about before, I think, like, yeah, Subject. I think that would be awesome, because then I think props should be given, because there are so many updates that are made and that go unrecognized unless you're like Bomb was saying, an elite level like player that's basically spearheading the charge on these new levels and variations. So I think that'd be super cool. I'd love to point him out too and just say, hey, awesome update on that bug, and just give the team some props, because I think that there's a lot of props that could be dished out there. Oh, here we go. Doge Dash Trainer. Subject saying responding to hold on, we have a few more before that.
Daniel, what's up, Daniel, by the way?
Daniel saying, Bomb may remember me from Twitch as Numo. Love the work you guys do for the community. Keep up the good work, both of you. G-Wiz is applauding the fish 100%. Thank you. Subject replied to Doge Dash Trainer saying, yep, 5. The micro stutter has been on top of the list. I made a known bugs channel in Discord, but it's easy to miss some info there, which is why we are adding more full-time mods to help. Cool stuff. Assured saying, I have suggested that too to G-Wiz. Basic software deployment life cycle. Yoshi, click that thumbs up button, guys. Help support the best dual players and share on your social media. You're awesome. Thanks, Yoshi. You're so cool. No, just awesome. Yeah. No more needs, Yoshi. You know we love you. Assured saying yes, 100%. I'm in software dev, but nothing with Unity. Otherwise, maybe I would have applied. Wow, getting a lot of pings right now personally. Jake told me the bugs are being addressed after NFT integration. Lo and behold, NFT integration isn't here. So it's not here yet. They said, what did they say? 10 days to 2 weeks with NFT integration, because they want to deploy that in sync with everything
KYC,
else.
Right?
With KYC, with the leaderboard system, and all that jazz. So, are you about to actually win here?
Dude, I think so. You know, Finn, I'm feeling really good about this, and I really just wanted to lock down a win right now, you know?
Yeah, I think I need... No! I'm talking again!
I can take over chat here in a second.
Yeah, you take over chat. I actually gotta do something with my dashes here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm super stoked about it. And hi, Daniel. By the way, I do see you, and I know that name from Twitch. So welcome. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see this project continuing to grow, and that's why I'm still stoked about it and bought a hoodie. But other than that, you know, yeah, it's always gonna be. I mean, they had hoped to do NFTs earlier, and it's still supposed to go out in Q1. So that is the good news, is that we're still supposed to get it in March. There's not like a terrible, super big delay saying, hey, we have to push this to June. They've shown us the videos already of it with it being in the game, which is sweet. I don't know if you guys have seen those, but it's on their Twitter. The videos look awesome. I'm super stoked about it. I feel like they're literally right there. They're just waiting for KYC and a few other things before they implement them. So I'm stoked to see an NFT in game. I really am, and I can't wait.
Pause for a second here, Bomb. Can you pause your screen?
Pause it. Yeah.
Yeah. Pause it. Before it's okay. Hey. This would not be a stream if we didn't have a giveaway happening here. Okay. So let's just let everyone. We've got to give something back here. So Bomb here just beat Elite. So that's the 10,000 token competition, and he got a score. So for those of you that hey, hold on, don't pause it.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. So for those of you who were too busy complaining to see what Bob actually got in your score, or his gameplay, you might struggle with this. But for those of you who were just like dishing out the positive vibes and the solutions, and that were just engaging, you probably know what Bomb got in his score. So what we need for you to do is to drop in the chat what number you think Bomb got. The winner, the closest number, is going to win those tokens. So drop that in the chat. Whoever's closest, winning those tokens. Bomb, what are you eating over there? What is that?
I'm eating dried bananas and they're really good. But is this you offering my winnings away just like that?
Absolutely. 100% that's what it is.
Bomb's about to give you whatever you want, but I want you guys to guess what he's winning to give away to you.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let's see some things flow in. And in the meantime, I'll just get some chat right here. So let's see. Jake saying NFT integration was always planned for late Q1. Yeah, so we're still trending there. I think they were actually finished a little bit sooner with NFT integration than they thought they would be. They're just waiting for timing at this point. And I gotta tell you, I'm fine waiting 2 weeks. I think there are things that have to be launched at the same time there. That makes sense. Yoshi saying I would suggest to do beta launch with NFT or anything new releasing so they can work on bugs early. That's actually a good solution.
Mm-hmm.
I like that solution too.
All right, 96.30. 96.80.
Assured saying earn those tokens while you can, Bomb, before earning tokens gets removed too. So again, tokens aren't gonna I think that the community, why is the camera doing this, is we're very dynamic, and they're very open to having conversations and discussions about this. Absolutely continue to earn while you before any changes or leaderboards or anything like that. But I would also say be sure to give your feedback, solutions, and just have that dialogue there too. Because if something is working, let's applaud it. I don't think they get enough plaudits for what is working and what we really like about it. And if something isn't working and you've noticed other people are having the same issue, let's try to just not just list a problem, but also say, hey, this is what we feel like would make it better potentially, because I think that's going to go a lot farther. Subject saying, hold on.
I'm gonna keep playing, so I'm gonna go and figure it out.
Hey, why don't you get through some more chat? You start at subject right after assured, and then we can get some more people dropping their token count guesses in the chat there.
Subjects responding, Doge Trainer, you asked what is top ranked. I answered that question. Number 2 is people who experience random refreshes. You seem to have trouble with keeping it in the context of messages, so I think that they're working on to refresh those. Whitelist some NFT holders for early preview. I'll test the crap out of this game. Yay, I know. That's the same thing. That's what I told, I believe when it started. I don't know who I told somebody, but I was like, hey, if you just want to give us free dashes, we will just test it for you. Like, totally fine. But yeah, that's a great idea. Every streamer gets the refresh over a multitude of operating systems. I really don't even know what the refresh... Oh, yeah, I know what it is. I actually don't get it that often anymore.
What's the... where it, like, kicks you out?
Yeah, it's like once every like 50 dashes, I feel like now. For me, at least.
Yeah. True.
Yoshi, OMG, I forgot to post live giveaways. No, it's all good. All right, we got the numbers. So we got 9630, 9680, 9810, 9540, 9490. BRB got a post. There's a giveaway law. Can you guys mention it again in 5 minutes? Yeah, we're going to be doing more giveaways. Okay, I'm off to play cricket. If you Americans even know what that is, I do. It's a great game. You have fun. You guys rock. Keep it up. Thank you, Daniel. All right, here's the winner. Let's see this. 9610. I'm actually impressed with that.
Who guessed? Didn't someone guess? Oh, was it 9810?
Yeah, 9810. Adriano. I don't know that name. So welcome and congrats for that win.
Well done, Adriano.
I'm going to keep, if you want to shoot me a message on Discord, I can keep a running tab because we will probably be winning a lot more and you could have the opportunity to win more Doge Dash. But yeah, dude, congrats on the win.
Is there more chat after that? Do I need to get to it after I beat this elite round right here?
Are you playing, or what level are you on?
I'm on 7 only.
Nice.
But I think it was Adriano that said something about like, well, aren't you guys like good players at this game? Like, why are you guys worried about it? And I think that was didn't you say something like that, Bomb? Was that a comment?
Yeah, but he said it was mentioned at GWiz, so I mean, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing is players that are good at the game too want to continue to see new adoption, and I think I think new adoption is crucial to success, as well as people that have been with the project. Like Paul said, you know, he always wants to make sure that he's treating Gen 1 NFT holders like they're like the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Did he say that today?
Yeah.
For like the NFT holders. And so I think the feedback is definitely helpful. I think that's something that they definitely take to heart from people that have been, you know, with the project since early on, and definitely people that play the game a lot, own those Gen 1 NFTs and all that stuff. So just always be sure to keep the feedback flowing. Let's do our best to do that in a positive light, because I think the team, maybe not Bomb's gameplay right now, but the team is deserving of respect.
My screen went black, and I want to make sure I can respond to chat, so I clicked my phone screen instead of jumping.
Oh, copy that. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Nice. Easy coins, baby. Yep, for sure.
Did Adriano say that Adriano was watching your stream before?
Yeah, he's watched the stream, so he knows the average score. I love that. That's
awesome. Clever. Did the homework. Passed the test.
Yeah, so I mean, I understand that there's a lot of concerns from a lot of people. Again, if you're just showing up now, we're doing.
I can't get that part for some reason.
Did you die?
I'm struggling on the final jumps on 9 for some reason. I don't know why. I'm like in a mental block for some reason. I gotta watch you do it once so I get the click pattern again. I haven't played in a hot second, and I'm off at that part right there.
Yeah, but I'm still stoked about Doge Dash. I think they have a lot of a good future. I think it's hard being the first like real crypto to put games like this to where you can start winning money without doing like competitions. Really, that is really hard to do. And you think about it, for example, for those people that ever played Mario Kart, like, can you imagine if you just created a Mario Kart and you were just winning money playing that game? Like, it's just hard to do. And I think we're just gonna have these speed bumps along the way, and I wouldn't get completely just, oh shoot, it's not gonna work now. They're listening to the community, so we're kind of saying, hey, we think there might be a better solution, but we need to come up with these solutions. And I think that's kind of the key of what do we think can be better or help fix this, to make it so that people are always enjoyable, or to make it enjoyable and get new people to be playing this all the time.
Yeah, I think, like you said, those 3 points are on the triangle, right? It's how can it be sustainable for the company long term? Because if it's not sustainable for the company, nothing else matters, because it's all going to dissipate. It's got to target to new adoption from new people coming in and playing the game. and it
Right.
has to also encourage people to get good at the game and play a lot at the game to cater to the elite level players. I think those three things, and I feel like J-Dub saying, come on, FinStar, I want your average, get up to 9,500. Oh yeah, it's coming right now. It's gonna happen. This is it. This is it. I love that you know that that's my average too. So good.
But yeah, I would agree. I think that is that triangle of figuring that out is the hard part, and you got to find something that does all three of those. And so that's the troubleshooting on where you have to go and how you have to do it. Again, it's 6 months old, and we almost have 100,000 holders and 4 million plays of this game. Like those are insane numbers, really, to be honest. So,
thank you for being honest, Mom.
G-Wiz says, growing pains, nobody has a winning formula for this. 100...
No! Sorry, that was a great comment from G-Wiz, though. It's true. And it's what people are learning kind of in live time right now. And so that's why I think they're spot on for asking the community and just having that dialogue with the community about what do you guys want to see more of, because we're trailblazing here, right? So this is where, instead of like, hey, we're just going to duck out of this because it maybe took a turn that we weren't expecting, let's give our feedback and let's say, hey, this is what could potentially be a solution, and see what can be done about it. Because I think the team has been nothing if not receptive, right? And nothing if not holder-centric, and nothing if not even generous when it comes to the payouts. Like, look at the payouts that's happening right now, right? I mean, you can make a lot, and have been able to make a lot just playing this game. So I think that's where the respectfulness on our side to like get together and say, hey, like, this is what our recommendation would be for this, to make this, those three things: the sustainability, new adoption, as well as existing players that have played the game a lot, to get them coming back for more and more and more, without leaning too much on any one side of that triangle. If you go for too much sustainability, you're going to lose the new adopters and the people that are playing. If you go for only new adopters, you're going to lose the sustainability as well as the people that are playing it a ton. And if you lean, you get it. So I think that's super, super, important. And J-Dub just said something. I'll get to it right after this level there. It looks like some pretty good knowledge being dropped right there, so I want to make sure.
Yeah, I'll give it a read.
What level are you on? Level 3 too right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Business model 101, strong and sustainable business model, genuine interest and care for customers, existing and new, good targeted marketing and responsiveness. 100%. Yeah, and I think that's the thing for everybody right now, is it's kind of, everybody's kind of throwing up their hands and being like, okay, wait, what is going on here? Like, I thought I was just going to use Doge Dash Trainer's spreadsheet here and run away with a couple $100,000 and just call it a day, and then have Doge Dash lose all this money while I get rich, and then they have to close up shop in the next year. And that's just not going to work for them. I mean, like, you just can't have that. They can't sustain that. So that's why we're here where we are.
100%. So there's got to be that trade-off, right? It can't be they're just giving out free money to the people that are playing the game, and conversely, it can't be leaning too heavily on, hey, we're not really paying anything out to new holders. And so they're trying to find that balance. And I think right now they've leaned more so on the, hey, this isn't sustainable. We're just basically giving out tokens to whoever plays the game long enough to get good at it, to where Bomb and I are kind of like, hey, how much Doge Dash did you earn when you played after work? And it's like, hey, should we maybe create an LLC for this business here? So it's like, it's crazy, because there is that element that needs to be adjusted to ensure the long-term sustainability. So main says, Finn, the last part of level 9, jump early on the second robot. The time you land on the floor, jump and hold to make a curve jump, and you'll go through the fireball easy without touching them. Yeah, that's spot on. And I think I just needed to like think that one through, because I haven't been, I don't know if anyone else experiences this issue. If you don't play the game for a little bit,
yeah,
that you start to overthink things that you like just flew through, and it becomes like an issue, and it was never an issue before, because now you're overthinking a simple move that you knew how to do at one point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna watch Bomb when he gets what? No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna watch
into the water.
I was just gonna say I was gonna watch you when you got there and see what you did and see.
I was gonna say the same thing. When you don't play it for like 5 days and then you get back into it on Friday, play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then you don't play it until Friday. You do Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You end up just jumping straight into the water.
100%. So, but yeah, I think. What other takeaways would you guys say you got from the AMA? Anything you saw else that was good or we haven't addressed yet would be another thing to pop up, because I'm sure we're already missing things that were talked about that I'm sure people have on their minds. So if you guys have anything that wasn't addressed yet or want to talk about, then let's chat it up on those things.
True story. Let us know what things were talked about in the AMA. And I'm trying to like go back through it in my head of like the questions that some people had.
Right.
What were some of those questions?
It was like when NFT integration and KYC, and then there's something with Iran right now that like they can't withdraw, but they said they were talking with their lawyers about it, I think. I'm not too sure on what's going on with that stuff though.
I mean, J-Dub saying Bomb going for a swim. So Bomb's going for a swim while I'm busy playing with a snowman, and nobody's winning.
You
when
died?
That happens.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Start winning again.
I know. I gotta. Okay,
when we get to 7 and 8, somebody else has to take chat. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
That because I feel like that's the problem. We start talking on 7 through 10, and we just need to focus on it when we're in 7 through 10.
True story. Wow, I took a really weird route there because I wasn't focusing. So anything? What did Assured say? Assured said something assuredly.
I agree with J-Dub.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like what? The business model one or Bomb jumping into the drink? Not sure.
Probably the Bomb one, jumping into the water. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. So here's another idea. I mean, I ordered that onesie, right? And I'm gonna go do some killer shiller like videos. Killer shiller.
Like
some willing shilling.
Ooh.
But I'm curious, when you guys are shilling like Doge Dash to people, what are some of the things that you say? With obviously we're talking about today, if you're using other things in addition to that, because that's typically like my go-to is like, hey, crypto, you can earn money playing it and like awesome. But now I feel like they're delving more into like it's gonna be an ecosystem, it's gonna be its own kind of universe. And I'm kind of curious because that can like mean a lot of things to me, and I'm trying to get it down to like what's an elevator pitch for Doge Dash to say, hey, like this is an exciting place to be. Like obviously I'm saying, Dash vs Zombies or Zombie Dash is coming out. There are other things in the works, but like being more specific there, what are some things that you guys, when you're selling, Doge Dash, or you're pitching it to like friends, family, whomever, what are some things that have you super excited about the project that you use as like, hey, this is still early, this is a good time to get in? Because I would love to hear some of those things, especially because there's kind of a question mark for what I've historically like used to get people excited or interested in it, and I don't want to like say that until that question mark is ironed out, or things maybe change in 2 weeks, and then I know what that's going to look like in order to pitch that, if that makes sense. But I'm just wondering what other people are saying about it. Let me know in the comments. So far, we have Assured saying, I agree with J-Dub. And Bomb, are you going to tell us something good now that you're on the hard levels? I almost just died.
I don't think so.
I'm
Again,
alive.
if people are showing up, we do giveaways all the time. Already gave away like 10,000. So hang around. We're just talking about the AMA and everything that transpired. If you guys have any questions, pop them in chat. We'll talk about them. We've been talking about everything that's kind of going on with NFT integration, which, speaking of NFT integration, I really don't understand what they're saying with that. That is the biggest question on my mind right now is
what's that?
NFTs. I know he wants to make them like, I know Paul's going to take care of people that own NFTs. I know that's his goal and that's his plan.
Yeah.
But I don't get it, and I'll read J-Dub's thing because it's response to yours before I talk about this. So
okay.
J-Dub says, when I show the friends, it's simply explaining how it works and where gaps in the market may be and how Doge Dash may fill some of those gaps. Plus, I always talk about who's on the team. That's a great point.
Yes. The team.
He also said, my cousin is a producer in LA and he knows of Paul and the team from the scene over there. Word is spreading. Have faith, people. Facts. 100%.
So what were you saying about NFT?
So if they're doing this tournament play or whatever it is.
Do you want to wait until after the level?
Nah, dude, I'm so fire right now. It's all good, dude. You know?
No worries.
But that's my question is, what if you don't have an NFT? How do you make money? Like, if you're going up against people that have 2Xs and 3Xs, that's what I don't get. How are you competitive with them? That's my first question, because then if it's say, okay, well, actually, we're going to take away the 2X coins. You don't get to keep those, but so that way you can still play. Then it's like, okay, well, then what's the point of the NFT? Like, that's the thing. So, but then they said, oh, we're going to make tournaments for people that have the NFTs. So then my question is, well, there's only like 133 people that could be playing in these tournaments with the 2X. So does that mean it's locked to everybody else? Because then you're just playing the exact same people over and over again. So those are the questions I kind of have with NFTs, and what does it mean now? Because I feel it's completely shifted what it means to own an NFT now. That's where I'm just concerned.
Oh, you won! Okay, hold on. I'm on level 9. So wait, I missed your jumps on level 9 at the end.
Should have been paying attention. But I'll read chat while you do this.
Okay, sounds good.
Paul said, yes, the win-loss ratio is manageable for now, but what about once the rewards wallet is empty in 5 years' time? All we will have built by then will have been for nothing, and message option will cease to exist overnight. 100%. So owning an NFT will make it much easier to win in the leaderboard. It will also have more added value elsewhere, which Paul touched on, but more details to come soon. Copy. That's what Jake White said. Assured said, making this decision now safeguards the longevity of the project past 5 years, allowing us to build multiple games and other entertainment IP. He also said, this does not just benefit the NFT holder, as he referred to, but all the holders of the coin. From Paul in Telegram. Copy. Yeah, so that's the interesting thing on what to do with that. Again, I'm going to hold. You get 2x of the coins to wallet, but not on the leaderboard. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but you're not going to be able to. Okay, here's something.
What is it?
This is just off the top of my head. Imagine, so everybody goes to the leaderboard to play the game, but here's the deal. If you own a 2x, so let's put it this way. Let's say the leaderboard goes live and you're playing in tournaments. The tournaments are open to everybody. Everybody that has a 2x, all the 1x goes to the tournament fund. Anything over that goes to your wallet. So if you own a 2x and you're playing with a 2x, that 1x goes to the wallet, but the 2x goes to your own wallet. Go ahead, FinStar.
Timeout. I have 2 remaining left in the half. One more time. You lost me like so early on. But then, okay, before you go, win on Elite. Tell me what you think the score is going to be. type it into the chat, and we'll disperse the tokens. So let me know what you think it's going to be. I don't think I got a great score, so maybe around 93.50.
I'm thinking 73.50 probably. I'm just kidding.
Get out of here. Yeah, boy, level 9 done, level 10 done too. We done did it. All right, so let me know what you think the answers are. Type them into the chat. We'll be dishing out tokens like it's Christmas. But hold on, what? Now back over to you, Bomb, while people are putting that into the chat, which I don't know if it's here, could be there, could be up here. I don't know based on my screen.
I can.
But what was that about the 2x? That was an interesting thought, but I lost it.
Right. So okay. So there's a let's say I might have to draw this out because my drawing is impeccable. If you've seen my drawings. So for example, we're playing in a tournament.
Okay.
Sorry. So we're playing in a tournament. Okay. So everybody can play in it. The people with normal NFTs get an extra life, which is good alone there. But then the people with a 2x, their first winnings, they're 1x, so the first winnings go towards the prize pool and everything, but the 2x part, that other 1x, goes straight to their wallet. That way you would increase the value tremendously with NFTs, and that way you're only paying out NFTs. Does that make sense?
One more time. You almost had me. It was like, have you seen the movie Ratatouille when he's like trying to get his brother to understand like his cooking, and he's like so close? And then so you're saying that if people are playing in this competition and you have a 2x, half of those go toward the competition 100%. And the other half go into your wallet.
Right.
But that wouldn't work with their current system. They'd have to change it because only the top 100 win, right? But you're saying if you are the top 100, you would win both those tokens and the ones that you earned with the 2x.
Right.
Okay.
Think about one, that would increase the value of every multiplier NFT tremendously. And then two, it still rewards people that are holding those NFTs and playing the game. And then it makes it even for everybody as well in the tournament system.
I mean, I like it. And you're talking sustainability there because then it still
100%.
works. I think if you did that coupled with things you could earn in adventure mode that would help on the leaderboard side, you would be Gucci. Right. You'd just be flying.
Because that way NFTs. So what if somebody has a 4x or a 5x? They're not going to take away the winnings from people that are new to the game. That way, if you get good enough, you can win in the tournament. That also means that if you're having an NFT, you can play whenever you want. You're going to continuously contribute to the winners, but you're not going to play. So for me, if I come home from work, I can contribute to this, but I'm still playing myself and I'm still making money myself. Right. So and then people with 5x's, they win only 4x their money, but they're still giving 1x into the prize pool every single time. Rewarding people that are still winning. You know what I mean?
I think I'm getting there. Wait, hold on. I'd like to call my second timeout.
But no, you don't have it. What?
Well, we gotta do the reveal before it gets too high up in chat there. So
sorry.
Just really quick reveal. Okay, here we go. Here it is.
Let's see who won.
Wow, that was horrible. But 92.70. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have J-Dub saying 93.40. We have Assured at 92.30. Assured, it looks like Assured takes it. We have Adriano at 94.10, 94.30. Assured is the winner. So I'm going to send Assured. Well done. Assured gets 92.70. Congratulations.
Perfect.
Continue.
So it makes perfect sense in what I was alluding to above in my comment. 2x to wallet, but only 1x to wallet. So half and half. Right. We got to get Swamp Sniper. We got to get this out there. Bomb has it down. Yoshi, Bomb, please type that in suggestions channel so devs can see it. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure they know of this. But yeah, it makes perfect sense because then you only have the NFT holders, which is going to increase the value tremendously for NFT holders. But then also that means only less than 200 people can be making money whenever they want, right? So then you have it to where, and then you can release it 6 months later when you've increased the amount of people, and then open it up to only first gen people get to keep money as well as put into the wallet. Boom. We're sold. That's it right there.
But then, wait, hold on. If that happens, then can't only NFT holders truly make the money?
No, because every leaderboard, every 100 people, they're in the same boat as everybody that has an NFT, excluding the life count, of course.
Okay,
but,
yeah, well,
but you are right.
Yeah, excluding the life count, but then if the NFT winners end up in the top 100, then they would get hit with their multiplier of coins that they actually earned due to their NFTs.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean...
But it's perfect because then down the line, they can then open it up to the first-gen NFTs, so it'll increase the entire value of the first-gen NFTs because they're saying, okay, once we hit X amount of players, we are then going to allow all first-gen NFTs to... all their winnings go into the wallet, but they also keep them, or however, right? So they keep some of their winnings, but then the rest go into the wallet. That way, every new adopter is still on the same playing field. They don't have a life, but first-gen holders of the NFTs will still get paid out in the long run.
Okay, I still have a concern with this scenario.
Hit me.
How does this work for new adopters? It solves the issue of sustainability. It solves the issue of elite game players getting some form of payout. How does it secure new adopters? I don't think it does. No.
Time out. That's a great point. Let me give me 2 seconds. Relax.
No.
First of all,
tell me now. Say it now.
This just came up in my head, and it's a great idea. Let me just figure this. Okay. I understand that. Okay, wait. Let me get this.
Does he have something, people? Do you really think he has something?
J-Dub, I see your comment too. I'll address that too. Don't worry about it, guys. I got this. Don't worry about it. All right.
Give him some time. He's power thinking.
Yes, I am. So, for new adopters, how do you do it?
I feel like it's hard.
Simple. I got it.
Wait, hold on. I feel like this is the issue. It's hard to get new adopters with the 100 top leaderboard, unless you have multiple leaderboards.
Right, I've got it. I've felt it.
You've got it? Okay, he's going to tell us.
Here's the deal. When you get into a new game in FPS, here's what you do. You play a training ground, which means there's no enemies. You're not in the leaderboard. You're playing a training ground. So what that means is that people have a set number of limits or coins they can make when they're new to the game, to where it's, okay, if you beat medium 15 or 20, let's say 50 times, you can no longer play medium. It's only for tournament play. Elite, it's 25 times. So once you beat Elite 25 times, then it goes straight to the leaderboard.
Yes.
That way you get training for everything while keeping new adopters and getting money, and then you get put in the leaderboard.
Solved by Bomb Diggity! Kaboom!
All right. No, we still have one more question though. Is extra lives and wings? But let's just what you do.
I think that's solid, because then you still maintain your transiency from like normal to hard to elite, but as soon as they've won a number of times and they've gotten to where they're like repeat winners, they go to tournament play mode for that difficulty, or nothing at all, or they go to they have to go up a level. Playing.
Right. And then that means, because with the KYC, then you can only create so many. You can't keep creating accounts, because you have to do it with like an official document, which means that you're set to go, and then you can only have one account.
But is that going to solve an issue if people have 2x chains or 3x chains, and then they just create a new wallet so that they can restart from zero? How would you solve that?
No, because you have to tie it to your email as well as your phone number, so then you can't keep creating new accounts in Doge Dash. It gets locked. That's why, like, for example, you can block IP addresses. So if you're seeing a number of IP addresses coming up with new accounts, it's then blocked, and then you're good to go.
Okay.
Boom. So,
I mean, I mean,
Now,
I'm down to hear some feedback there. What does the peanut gallery have to say?
what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I feel like that's a
would love to
pretty
hear
good. That's good too because it does accomplish the sustainability factor where there's a cap on it.
And it gets new adopters all the time. It rewards NFT holders really well. But the last thing is with winged shoes. How do you address those? Give me a second. Okay.
Wait, how do you address winged shoes?
Yes. Winged shoes, like winged NFTs.
All right, so we have, let's see, Fortune, welcome, Fortune. Fortune saying fire dashers and a heart on fire. Wow, I didn't know that there was an emoji for that. Sherd saying, what about leaderboards for NFT type?
No, that's terrible.
I don't think that works.
We did talk about it because then you're...
No, that's terrible. I'd hate to be... Sometimes this is how Bomb addresses our brainstorming sessions. Nope, terrible. Never work.
No. I'm
Get
sorry,
rid of him.
We addressed this earlier because then you're playing with against the same people all the time and you never have other people playing.
Right.
So for example, there's only 40 crowns. That way you're only playing at max against 40 people, and let's say there are only 2 people online. That hour you're either making nothing or you're making what you're making plus somebody else's.
Copy that.
So that wouldn't work. So with winged shoes, I say you turn them into a NFT that gets recharged or charged up, meaning that you can skip a level every like 10 to 15 minutes or something, which is gonna probably you probably do like 20 minutes. But
wait,
you can skip a level.
Why would it not be able to have its normal just nerfed ability of like the super jump?
One way to get me killed. I mean, yeah, let's just keep it how it is, I guess. Why not?
Right. I think that's...
And then it unlocks things in story mode.
Yeah, I think... I love that you called it story mode. I think that's the big thing, is you want to maintain that duopoly on both story mode and, like, Doge Dash duels, right? Or tournament play, or all that stuff, because you don't want to just have one or the other. You need to have both in order to foster new adoption as well as enhanced return users and enhanced gameplay. So I think you're spot on. I like your solution about a cap, you know, and what would be cool is if the cap reset every like quarter or so, right? When they
dude, that's good. That's
right.
Good.
Whenever they drop new variations, because then it's like you got everyone clamoring back on the new variations and like engaging, playing, and doing all that stuff.
That way people can practice on them before tournament comes back online, right? So tournament gets taken down for a week, all the new variations are added or whatever, and then everybody can practice them and learn the maps, and then the tournament opens back up and everyone, boom.
Okay, if anyone was wondering how Bob and I started the Doge Dash duels, it was just like this. This is how we're just tossing out ideas, listening to people from the community. Hey, what would be cool to see? And just that's how things get created. It's kind of cool.
Yep.
So I think we should.
That's money.
I think we should have Bomb. Do you want to? We should type something up, and I think that's money. And solves a lot of the problems or the uncertainty, if we could call it that, some of the communities...
The floor price of NFTs would skyrocket. I'm not even kidding. That would make exactly what he's going for happen, too. Because everybody's going to be like, dude, if we continue to shield this and I have an NFT and it's Gen 1, even if it's not a 2X, if it's just Gen 1, 6 months down the road or when we get X amount of players... then that means I get to start making money. So the shilling is going to be insane because then everybody's going to want to do it, dude.
Dude, hey, can you stick your tongue out really quickly? I think it's on fire! Yes! Yeah, baby!
Season 3, 2022, dude, right? All right, let's see. Check.
I messed up on the same level 9 section!
Swamp Sniper said, but then wouldn't the wing shoes have a disadvantage in leaderboards compared to multipliers? Wait, he deleted everything now. Hold up. These
Hold
dudes
up.
play and talk more than my wife does.
Huh.
Funny, funny, funny. Swamp, put the messages back up. What did you mean to say?
Swamp. See, that's
I'm
the thing
curious.
about being a swamp sniper. You just take your shot and then you disappear underwater again.
Wow.
That's what he's doing right now.
That is huge.
He's precise, but he's secretive.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. You gotta watch out for those swamp snipers. That's why he popped up right on level 9 for me again.
Yeah. I actually really wanted to address your question though, because I was reading through it and I was going to talk about it. But
why does Swamp Sniper take us both out at the same time? How does that happen?
I don't know. I'm just stoked about my idea right now, and I'm ready to save Doge Dash.
Soaring through on your winged shoes and Halo, saving Doge Dash. No, honestly, I think that would be good. I think in order to sustain it, it would have to be. I think a quarterly reset would be dope, because then you would have. Oh my goodness, I just died. Because then you would have a period where people would just jump, like everyone's learning the new variations when those come out.
Right.
Yet there's only so far you can do that to where you're not going to make it unsustainable for the project as a whole. Yet you can encourage other people, like, hey, jump on board. Like,
right.
You've got 50 wins that you can get that pay out before you can't make that.
Yo, here's the next thing. You put levels on every account/wallet. That way, levels 1 through 20 have their own tournament going, and that way, if you're still new to it, that way it's not terrible, and you can't keep creating new accounts to get in that lower bracket. But that way, it keeps people playing more and more to get to the open tournament, which is like level 50. So it's not hard to get there, but that way it keeps people on the growth pattern of, hey, you're new to the account, you're new to the game. We're going to give you the trial period, and then we're going to put you in these tournaments that are just put down for your skill level, and then we'll throw you into the open bracket where you can earn even more.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that, I mean, I think the biggest thing is
implementation coming Q2. Just letting you guys know.
no, but seriously, I think that is a cool thing that could really translate into, because the thing I'm concerned about is new adoption right now, right? I think that's the biggest concern that is the issue. If it's only those leaderboards and you only have basically the elite and the sustainability, but not the new adopters, right? But I think that would solve for it. What's up,
Mike? Here's what I'm thinking. No, that should solve everything. I'm just thinking if you transferred NFTs all the time between wallets, but that still means that you're having people play. Yeah, that's still
Yeah, but that's a concern, right? If you're overly transferring NFTs, what you would have to do is I don't know how you do that. Like, NFTs that have been transferred a certain number of times are locked until the next queue.
But who cares? Because we only have 1,600 people that own NFTs.
That's
only
true.
1,600. So I don't know the numbers of how many players we have, but it's got to be way more than that. Like, way more than that. Which would mean it's still fine. So yeah, dude, I think this AMA was a result of you two streaming your successes.
Oops.
I'm going to be disappointed if there's no Easter themed level. LOL. That's so true.
Do you want to get? I think GWiz had a comment at here. I can read it off after this. Are we on the same level here?
I have no idea what you're on.
Well, I guess we're not anymore. Hold on. So Swamp Sniper, not GWiz. Oh no, GWiz saying I'm going to be disappointed if there's no. Oh yeah, you got that. Wings would have an advantage on leaderboards, but what about 2x, 3x no longer having a competitive advantage? Well, that is true. Under your solution, they wouldn't have that competitive advantage in gameplay moving up the leaderboard that Wings say would. But I think that's...
Dude, Dude, there. Yeah, go ahead. You can say yours. I'll say mine.
Well, no, I think just in general, like if I think that's fine because I think your wings are getting maybe an advantage, but in terms of gameplay, I feel like when we learn levels and if we stand to earn 2 or 3 times more, we're gonna go for that. Even if we did have a wing sneakers or wings, we would still go for the 2 to 3x because we'd want to earn twice or 3 times as much, unless the levels were superiorly easier for people
Right.
that had the wings. What do you think?
But what I'm saying, wings aside, I'm going to address the other one first, real quick. The facts about having a 2 or 3x, it's not going to give you an advantage in the leaderboards. Who cares if you're going to be winning that much anyways? Because if you actually think you're going to be on the leaderboards, one, having those 2 or 3x's means you're just taking home the prize anyway. So you're already getting what you're playing for as well as playing in the leaderboards. So, I mean, you could do it to where they're still worth it in the leaderboard as well, but that it's not going to work that way because then you don't have new people playing in the tournament because they know they're going to lose every time the NFTs. So you can't have that happen. You'd have to do such minuscule numbers of like it's 1.2 for a 2x, 1.3 for a 3x, and 1.5.
Yeah, but I think what he's saying is the reason that would be effective, or the reason that the NFT prices would go up, is if it did help you tremendously for tournament play as well.
Right. I understand that to a point, so that you can get more.
Do you just think it's overly nerfing the people that have those NFTs, and other people won't even have a chance, and so they won't compete in the tournaments?
Yeah, I mean, how you like even me right now? If I play with a 2x against a 5x, like fat chance of me getting no prize from that, you know. But I'm just being honest.
Sorry,
like,
what was that?
It's a term. It's a phrase. Okay, Finn.
Fat chance of me getting that.
No, but I mean seriously, if you're able to play with NFTs, it's not no new player is gonna want to do that. So you'd have to have NFT only tournaments, but then still that doesn't make any sense because there's less than 200 NFTs, so everybody's playing for like their own money anyways. So you can't really have the 2x. I think the solution could be 1.2, 1.3, 1.5 go for the tournament. That way you don't have to play as much. So I think that could be the solution for that, because then it's not a massive. It's so big that you can't win, but it's enough to give the edge of having an NFT is very important. And wow, yeah, you get it. Important. Wings would have an advantage on the leaderboard. Wings are a hard one. I think if they came out with a story mode, I think Wings would be super beneficial there, which would be really cool to see, as well as unlock certain things when playing in tournaments or something. I think.
Okay, really quick. The level 9 ladder at the end is just killing me right now. I don't know what it is.
You gotta do super late, dude, on every jump.
Okay, I'm gonna just watch you do it because J-Dub is commenting FinStar 9550, and I'm not even gonna win at that time. That was
yeah.
That was frustrating.
So I think that solves everything, and I'm ready to just take this to the higher ups now. So I mean, that feels good.
Do you think? Okay.
Play devil's advocate right now, Finn, and let me try to figure out if there's any problems with this.
No. I think the only issue that I would have seen would have been if you just had 50 that you could earn without it being reset. But I think if it reset on a quarterly basis, every quarter, that it was like, hey, right. Q1 gameplay is kicking off. You can now have your earning ability set up, but it's capped.
Yeah.
Just seasons, right? Not
season 1, season 2. Yeah, exactly.
And then each season can be dropped with a plethora of variations, so you're not going to be giving away a bunch because those numbers will kind of balance out for people learning the new variations each season versus the actual winnings that they're able to take home before it gets capped and they move into the leaderboard. And if they can learn a lot faster, they will make that margin in terms of the earnings that they will make. But I think they could also then structure the levels on a seasonal basis. They don't have to do it as frequently, right? but they could make it more engaged. Like, hey, this is our winter theme. This is our, and get people looking forward to that a little bit more too. So
yes, assured. Capped your earnings. That is what I said. Yes, fantastic.
Yes, because I think you need to have both. Like we were talking about before, you need to have slot play and Texas Hold'em. You have to be able to win something from the house, but the house is making that up with the other people playing, yet you also have to be able to make it from other players that you're putting into a prize pot.
Bologna sandwich, I didn't do a double jump there.
Do you actually like bologna sandwiches, or are they to blame for the failed double jump? Just really curious there.
Yeah, leaderboard needs to be reset. Sorry for chatting. Someone just got back from first rock concert in Australia. In over 2 years, I'm on a high. Now watching this and listening to opinions making me a fire. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Wowzers. Wow, that is... I would love to hear in chat if you guys think there's a problem with this, because I think that solves pretty much everything, and looking down the road, it'll solve everything. To the next question I would have, though, my problem is second gen NFTs. How that would work is another thing that I would have to figure out. But
why would that be an issue? I mean, as you have greater holder adoption, you're going to need to have more NFTs, and you could even expand the leaderboard or the winnings to, instead of top 100, top 200. Right?
Yeah, it's just how do you make it so that the Gen 2 NFTs aren't like the same as Gen 1? I mean, the extra life is nice, so maybe that alone would do it, probably. But you know what I mean? Like if you came out with Gen 2 and they have, let's say, same thing, 2, 3x, 5x, and it's the same thing for on the leaderboard, they get to take home half of it, or 2/3 of it, or 4/5 of it.
Yeah, I'd just say make the rewards not as lucrative as Gen 1.
Yeah, maybe like 0.5 or something, right?
Yeah, like you'd earn rewards in half.
Yeah, and I mean, again, there's probably going to be so little amounts of 2x's or whatever again, too,
100%. Yeah. So I think that'd be good.
Yeah, so what does first gen NFT get you? Does it get you like 0.5 then you get to take home instead of the leaderboard, I guess? It's got to be some... Yeah, like 6 months down the road, that's what it is.
Oh, you mean...
No.
Wait, you mean like on your capped of 50 games? What does it get you?
No, I'm saying because like a 2x on the leaderboard, half of it goes to the tournament side, but then you get to keep the other half, right? So if you made 20,000, you get to keep 10,000 tokens, while the other 10,000, like everybody else is playing, would go to that fund, right? So how does it 6 months down the road?
Wait, unless you win or end up on the leaderboard, then you recoup that as part of your winnings, right?
Right, but I'm saying with an NFT, you get to keep half of that no matter what,
Oh. Yeah, so you're kind of a winner no matter what, but I don't think they would. So you're saying
yes.
So you're saying if you have an NFT, you will automatically win
only
the
a
coins.
Multiplier right now. Only a multiplier.
You'll automatically I like that, because then you'll be one of the people that can actually still continue playing and still continue earning, and that I love that.
Right? Isn't it great? Dude?
I love that. Saying. That would hike the price of Gen 1 NFTs if you didn't need to be on the leaderboard to earn. If you could just keep doing. But do you think that the game, I mean, if they came up with
more than sustainable.
Right. If the game continued to have more variations, because I think whoever's playing the game a ton, they're the people that are earning a ton as well and owning those 2x, 3x, and 5x chains.
Yeah, so that's why I said you have certain tournaments where there's levels, and that's what I'm saying. But that way you can gradually make a new player like they get to practice the levels, get their capped winnings, and then they can go into the tournament play, and then they play in the beginner or the bronze, silver, and elite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like that you're saying that though. If you have a 2x and up in terms of your multipliers, you can
Right.
always win.
Right. Right. That's what I was saying.
I've been dying there the last 5 times. I'm just gonna watch you do it because for some reason, in a mental funk here at that thing,
Okay.
and I'm trying to like recall what I did there, and I don't remember.
Yeah.
So I'm just
So
gonna
then
watch
I'm
you
saying,
get there.
so then once more people start playing, the normal Gen 1s that don't have any multiplier get to take home 0.5 after that. You know, once you get more people playing and everything, that way it expands across that. But then with the next generation, it continues to backlog to where you get, okay, everyone with a multiplier again gets to go, and then it's the next thing down. So everyone's going to be buying NFTs like crazy to try to get that to where they can win without having to win the tournament.
Yes.
It's set, dude. It's sold. I'm sold.
You're
somebody
sold?
give me a problem with this, because I think this is money.
I think
Like,
the
honestly.
only thing that could potentially be said is the concern that they'd be giving away too many rewards, but I think the fact that that's halved.
Yeah. No, it's insanely low though.
Right.
Like, you only have you have less than 200 people that can make money by just playing themselves. Right? And then you have everybody else that has to play in the tournament.
So hold on. I'm gonna spell this out. You have everyone else, non-NFT holders and the like, they can play up to 50. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna watch this scale because I had it so down and now I don't. Okay, I don't know why that's an issue. That's what I keep trying to do. Okay, so anyone that doesn't hold an NFT can still win up to 50 times, right?
Right. I would just put a cap on the coins probably. You know, like they can only earn like 250,000.
Right.
Every season. That
right.
The
and then beyond that, you basically need to hold a Gen 1 NFT if you want to keep earning outside of tournament play.
Right, but it starts with only the multipliers, and then once you get enough, they probably have enough players to where they could do all Gen 1s, but yeah.
You mean you have a limit? What if you did this? You had a limited time frame where it opens up for only the rare, and then it opens up for only the people that have crowns, then it opens up for only the people that have chains? Why not? And you did a stymied release.
No, because you want to keep the NFT holders good. It's because there's really so few of them. There's only 200 players, so they're not gonna run dry on money they have so many players playing. The problem is, what do you do with the first gen NFTs that have no powers? They're just Gen 1s and have an extra life. That's when you need to do it to where they take home, if there's enough players, 0.5 of their winnings that go to the tournament pool.
Right, but you can't release that at the same time. You have to do one in front of the other to at least get a gauge for what that looks like. Right?
I don't think so. I think they could do it right when they release the leaderboard thing. I think they could do it right away, saying, "Hey, we're going to do this way," so that, because they have hundreds of players, I'm sure, because that's why they're doing the leaderboard. They have hundreds of players. So I think that would solve the problem for everybody that has an NFT. Everybody that's good at the game is still going to win, and it rewards everybody, and that way they keep the sustainability going.
I like it. I like it.
Leaderboards can be for all, but not count the multiplier for the NFT multiplier. They can still get the multiplied coin reward, but just 1x for the leaderboard. Yes, exactly, G-Wiz. Yeah. G-Wiz is coming back, and dude, you just missed my whole rant on it. We solved everything, dude. We're set. And then we just need to introduce story mode for wings. But I think wings are going to have an advantage anyways. I think they'll make jumps for winged players.
Yeah, you don't need to introduce a story mode. That's going to be an advantage in tournament play, and if it's a Gen 1 NFT that theoretically under this format could still win half rewards and do so easier than some of the other Gen 1 NFTs or people that don't have any Gen 1s. But
J-Dub said a non-NFT and NFT leaderboard solves the player difference issue too in terms of skills and skill you play like then.
but
no,
then
you can't do that. You can't do NFT.
then you're
non-NFT.
only
You have
playing
to have
against the same
everybody
people,
same.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just shooting ideas. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, hold up one sec.
Are you back?
I fell. Yeah, sorry. Google didn't listen. Hey Google, turn on the lights in my room.
I don't think your lights have been set up there, Bomb.
I appreciate that, Finn. We're just gonna leave it how it is right now.
You're sitting in the dark.
I know. I'm gonna turn it on. Story mode would be cool, like Super Mario Bros. SNES style while moving around the map. Yeah, but they're already gonna do that with Doge Dash Zombie Dash thing, so I don't think we really would need to do that. That's not.
Hey, Bomb, are you there, Bomb? Bomb, where are you? Okay, nice one. Shoot my idea down on logic. Oh no, J-Dub. Wait, are your lights? Oh, we're on level 9 again. Watch, we're gonna die.
This is the one I'm watching. Let's do
okay,
let's do
we're gonna die literally at the same spot because for some reason, I don't know why I'm having an issue with this area today. I'm in a funk mentally.
You got this.
I don't get it. Here we go.
There you go.
I don't get it. I don't understand. What is this funk I'm in? Bomb, tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
Yo, it's got to be like a late jump you're doing.
I think so. You're right. I'm doing a late
jump. You're pressing
jump.
the button. Yeah.
I'm not just
holding the button after.
Yeah, I'm not just holding the button. That's got to be it. All right.
Solved. That's another thing solved. There you go.
Look at that. Look at this. Just issues just being solved.
What else so I really do not see like a downside to that. I really don't. The question would be, too many nah. Nope. I think what they need to include, in the, and I mean, call it story mode. I think they should have different selections that you can make, right? Like if you're competing for the leaderboard, if you're just doing regular gameplay, or call it story mode, right? Or single player mode. Yeah.
Where I think it'd be neat if they, oh my goodness, the glitch. I forgot about it. Yes, don't glide and hold too much. That's what I do. Yeah, I just need to do the jump and then just jump off of the robot early. What I'm doing is I'm doing a late jump. Oh my goodness. I'm doing a late jump off of the robot, and that's what's getting me down. I'm not getting through it with that. So anyway, okay. Bomb.
Yes.
I'm going to need a formalized outline. I'm going to need it. What is the format where they had like 2 formats or something in college and
oh yeah. I'm sending you something that you can probably do on your phone real quick.
You're sending me something?
Yeah.
Okay. No! I had the glitch there? What? Alright. Hold on. We've got some giveaways that we have to do here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. Do you want to do that in... Well, 6 would be 8 minutes. Do you want to do that in 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Does that mean we're going to have to... What's that?
Let me see if we can push it back real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, no.
Well, I have dinner coming, pretty soon.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
What's cooking for dinner?
We got like a chicken sandwich coming.
A chicken sandwich? What about chicken? Wait, a chicken sandwich? What on what? On bread?
It's called. Well, yeah. Somebody's getting it to me from a restaurant, let's say, and yeah, it's gonna be good.
Okay, hey, if we're gonna end the stream in literally 5 minutes, which, by the way, everyone, thank you for
we can go to 6:15.
We can go to 6:15.
Yeah,
Awesome. Okay, let's go.
We're good.
Let's go 615.
Get some more wins real quick. And I, Adriano, I owe you at least 10,000 Doge Dash. I'll shoot those over to you.
And I owe Assured, I think it's like 9,300 or 9,300. We'll round up on that one Doge Dash token. So I'll send those over to you. Any other feedback from chat on like from the AMA specifically? Like, let's focus on the AMA. Let's hit this off just final what is that, 15 minutes that we have here with some positive things that you guys heard that you were stoked about. And if there is anything else that you guys heard that you're concerned at all about, like, just share it in the chat and let's talk about it. There's nothing worse than people tuning out of something because they got this fear in their minds that they didn't share and get clarification for. So that's what we want to do as much as possible and seek to clarify. Clarification is key. And so
if you heard, I really do have, if anybody has any objections or like thoughts on the plan moving forward on that stuff, I would be more than happy to hear it, because I'm sure there's gonna things that would come up. I'm trying to think of everything, but I think we kind of touched everything. I don't know if there's something else we're missing though on that.
It's literally that triangle. If you can satisfy that triangle, which I think that's the issue, right? And I think that solves that issue. Okay, hold on. J-Dub is saying something. J-Dub's saying, okay, so last thing on the AMA, I'm really bullish still on how the team is building a doxed and public team. We need partners and influencers, and I think that is a big behind-the-scene focus at the moment. I would agree 100%. I think the transparency, and that's why, like, whenever you get like an update where you're like, oh, I don't know about that, the fact that you can like have a conversation with members of the team live and then have conversations afterwards and like have them engaged in talking, that's so important. And you don't get that in other crypto communities. Definitely not other crypto communities that I've seen or been a part of. So kudos to the team. I think that they're definitely moving in the right direction, and they're trying to come up with the proper model of sustainability long term, as well as short term incentives, and encouraging new adopters and rewarding long term holders. Those things are so hard to do, and finding the perfect model. I mean, that's literally what we were brainstorming this entire, we've been on for 2 hours just talking about, hey, what would work, and like what are potential hiccups, what could go wrong, and then just going through it. And I think I think that solves basically what the issue would be. And again, I think
triangle.
What would you call that triangle of success? What would you dub that?
I don't know. I think it's like business strategy 101 or something. I don't know, whatever J-Dub said, but yeah. No, I think that solves everything, and I'm stoked. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think that takes care of all those problems, and it keeps everybody that's a holder since day one stoked, NFT holders stoked. It keeps new investors ready to earn money right off the bat, while as then they can get even more money in tournaments as well. So I think it takes care of everything, and I'm ready to talk about it. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, 100%. Oh man, I fell down early. So are we gonna both win on Elite right now, so that we can actually like do some gift-aways, if you want to call it that?
Yo, it's Trina. What's up, dude? If you can't do you have the Discord? Because I usually do everything just through Discord. I'm so bad with Twitter. Like, dude, I couldn't tell you like anything. I didn't even know I had to follow you to DM you, and you to follow me back or whatever. So, if you want to just shoot me a message on Discord, that would be the best. I'd say that. So yeah, but I can shoot them to that way. All right, level 9. Let me finish.
And I did that click pattern. Fine. Super good. Going through, winning on level 10.
I knew it, dude. I knew it, bro. All right, I'll post something in the Doge Dash.
No! Oh my goodness, I missed the click. I survived. Adriano, hello. All right, are we gonna do one more gameplay each and then call it a stream? I know, J-Dub, I won, but I didn't. I beat level 9, so now I have the click pattern, and then I just made a dumb mistake on 10. So now I have it down. So I remember the click pattern again for 9. Shouldn't be an issue going forward. Good gravy.
Who's merchant? Is that you? I don't know who you are. Just DM me. DM me. A lot of people try to scam, so I'm gonna have to ask like. You type. Oh, I know how to do this. Type something in the Discord chat to me. Some crazy word, and then type it in chat.
I want to know what the crazy word is, but you can't reveal it here, otherwise you could have a dupe. Right. J-Dub. I know. So bad. Just saw that 9 sweets pass it a simple death on 10. I know. So dumb. How does that even happen? Alright, this is going to be my last run through bomb, and then do you want to take a quick breather before our next next thing?
We can, yeah. 6:15, so we'll.
Alright, what time are you eating? Oh, it's 6:15? Okay, yeah, that would be great if we could just have like 5-10 minutes in between.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. Because I mean, we'll probably finish this run in like 5 minutes, and then we can take a quick. I have to go to the bathroom too, so we can take a quick break.
Hold on.
That's your Discord. That's my Discord account. No scams. All right, yes. Shoot me a DM real quick. So click on my name on Discord, and then just shoot me a message, and then write some weird thing in there. I mean, you're saying it's you actually, so we'll probably be fine.
Oh, same thing with Assured. Assured, let me know. Let me know, Assured. I think Assured, is Assured also Beer Man?
I believe so. I was going to say, I think that's Beer Man. So
okay, I know who Assured is then. Beer Man, I will reach out and give you your... give you your tokens. Unless it's not you. If it's not you, let me know in chat. Muy pronto.
Alright, I just shot you a message, Adriano, so you should have received that. Just go ahead and respond to that with some weird word or something, and then type it in YouTube chat as well. So I just know it's you. Want to make sure you get the reward. And then for those of you that don't know, there's a 75,000 Doge Dash token giveaway I'm doing tomorrow at noon my time, so you still have just over 12 hours to get in on that one as well.
Solid. That's exciting.
Yeah, we're just giving Doge Dash away, you know? We love the project. We're still bullish on it.
Oh yeah. Here we go. No! I almost died there. I almost jumped a little too. Okay, we have to make it to the end here. We both have to win on elite here.
That'd be the way to close it out.
Oh yeah, final run. You can't have any of those ridiculous deaths too. I'm gonna have to get a controller for this game.
100% you do.
The mouse is starting to hurt the hand. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Level 7. What level are you on? 6?
6, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna win some tokens. We're gonna share these tokens.
Dude, that is so much easier on level 6. Oh my goodness.
What is?
The one where you can touch the floor to jump on the next crawling zombie. It's so much nicer.
Oh.
I think I saw you do it first. I was like, oh.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do from now on.
Oh no, I missed the big coin. Missed it. All right, here we go. Level 8.
Awesome, awesome. All right, merchant, I got you. Go ahead and drop your wallet address there, and I will shoot over some Doge Dash tokens to you. Yo, speaking of which,
What's
Finn,
that? What?
I think we're close to like 500,000 Doge Dash tokens given away. We should have kept. I don't know if we kept a track of it, but
You didn't keep a ledger?
We didn't keep. I think we're getting close.
I think so. I think we've given
Like,
away.
We've done a couple 100,000, like 80,000, 70,000.
That's true.
I'm doing another 75 tomorrow. We're pretty close to, I think, a million.
All right, thanks, Fortune. Fortune's saying you got this, Finn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna finagle. No! I had a glitch on 9.
Uh-oh.
No!
No bueno.
Oh, Fortune, I'm sorry. Okay, now we just gotta watch Bomb. Come on, Bomb. Do
No
this.
pressure.
Do this
No
for
pressure.
us.
Thank you.
Get
I'm
all the
trying now.
coins. All that money.
All that money.
No pressure.
Bingo. Bango. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's finish strong. 9 and 10. All right, I need to loosen up here for 9.
All right, yeah, loosen up. Here you go. Is it glitching on your screen or just my screen watching you?
Maybe just your screen. I'm pretty smooth right now.
I've been a
Feeling
little
pretty smooth,
glitchy
too.
today, J-Dub. I'm sorry. It didn't work. Yes. Man, it is glitching hard.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, now it's kind of smoothed out a little bit.
All right, let's finish this up.
It's like half a
10,
frame
baby.
per second. Here we go. Yes. Be victorious, Bomb.
There it is.
Yep, that should be good.
Huge.
Now just don't mess up. Just don't.
I'm trying not to.
Keep it simple. There you go. Oh, yeah. All the way. No one can stop him. He's all the way up.
We go.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Well done, Bomb.
Close this down.
Way to finish strong. End on a dub. And thank you, everyone, for jumping in and joining on the AMA recap.
Mm-hmm.
We fanatics. I love it. Nice score, too. Not bad at all.
Thank
Is that your
you.
best?
No.
No?
96.90.
9690.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Way to go, Bomb. All right. I'm going to close out the stream. Thank you, everyone, for jumping in and jumping on this. We will be doing some more Doge Dash duels in the near future. And we're going to be doing individual streams until then and making sure we're engaging. So thank you for everyone for jumping on this one. Bomb, do you have any final words before we send them off on their way?
Don't lose hope in Doge Dash. That's what I'm going to say. I'm excited for this. And as a holder, as an investor, I'm stoked for it. So I would say continue to keep dashing and look to the future of Doge Dash. I'm excited for it.
See you guys next time. Thank you, Bomb.
See you guys next time.
Fun hanging out with you again.
As always, Finn, it's a pleasure.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.
See ya. There we